And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. We've kind of dropped the ball a bit tonight. We have made a mistake. We were going to attempt to live stream to both Twitch and YouTube. And it somehow, my version of OBS doesn't seem to like the new plugin. So all the effort I put in last week didn't really come about to any fruition. But we're gonna try that again for next time. Maybe try and sort that over the weekend and try and educate myself a little bit with this technology, so no big dramas. So what are we doing here today? Well, there's just one other watching, so we'll make our way into the channel and make progress. Need a wheel, don't we? There we go. So with that being the case, it's update day Thursday, isn't it? They update the time trial. Let's see what we won. Was this going to be Daytona that came to fruition today? No, it was the Lake Louise. We got a silver. We got knocked out. I was still gold yesterday. Oh, gutted. 2,204th, and I was still gold yesterday. Oh, hey, BB. Thank you, buddy. Well, that's disappointing. We only got the mill. That's a shame. Oh, I even checked that last night as well. How far away are we? Oh, we're well safe on Daytona. Thank you, BB. So, Willow Springs. Oh, no. It couldn't be a worse one, could it? Racing Hards, Willow Springs. Any sort of car we want. So, my friends list red. He's in the BRZ GT300 with a 112. Neil's up there with a 112 on both accounts. Ollie's there on a 113. 113.463 gets the gold, and that's pretty competitive, isn't it? People are up there really stomping the times in. So a 113.463. Well, that puts us kind of 8th on the list, and that's going to move this week. So let's choose one of our cars. Where should we go? GR3 cars. Mostly the BRZ GT300. And it's a horrible car to drive. Do I even own it? Do I even own it? Yes, I do. Yes, I do own it. Racing Hards it is. Give it a whirl. It's day one of the time trial. After losing that one on the snow, that kind of miffs me off. But hey ho, there we go. Settings will be assists, traction control 1, default ABS, everything else off. Controller settings, steering sensitivity 5, force feedback max, torque 5, force feedback sensitivity 6. A 113.463, that's where we got to go. So let's go play the game. We just did the license test around here, didn't we? This has got much more control than that car we had to do it round here in. Oh. Here we go. No brake balance adjustment. No. And I missed the turning point. That's my fault. Doesn't matter. Let's put a lap in. We'll follow the same process as we do on all the driving tests. All the license tests. We'll put a time. And then we'll chase it. We've got to work out the brake balance and all that lot and the braking points. Corner speeds, etc. Let's work it out. What we know is Willow Springs is seriously not one of my favourite real tracks. Got good grip though. Really disappointed. The more I think about it, the more it antagonises me that we got silver. Oh, never mind. Life goes on. I didn't smash it by a long way when I passed it. 0.3 of a second. But people are still getting fast on Lake Louise, aren't they? So this is going to be a... Where's the gantry gone? Maybe there isn't a gantry. We got to find 5 seconds. This isn't going to be a... Oh, annoying. This is going to be a Banzai circuit, isn't it? It is. We're going to have to absolutely bomb this. Like you know it. I hate this circuit. Absolutely detest it. It's going to be fun though. I'm progressing through the license test quite nicely at this moment in time. License tests are seriously good fun. Even though I'm finding them a challenge, I really am getting into them. I know there's a couple out there watching the time trial pages, and you can see where I am, and you're just going out there and just punching some times in. So I appreciate that, and it does give me a little bit of a challenge. So I can clearly say they're not a walk in the park anymore. Getting gold is relatively straightforward at the license tests. I mean, it doesn't take me very long, 10 minutes at the most. But then to try and push for the top of the tree, which it makes it a good hour. I mean, I've done 5 hours. I was messing with it. Oh, I braked too early, didn't I? I braked too early. Oh, this is gonna be painful. Gonna be painful, and I know I'm gonna have to visit again here in a couple of days. Oh, come on. No. Steering wheel was bouncing. Come on, boy. Massive shout out to everybody over in the States. Happy Turkey Day, everybody. You should be just about sat down, tucking into your turkey dinner now, or finished it. In fact, you're probably absolutely just stuffing yourselves full of turkey. If you're having turkey, if it's a turkey day for you. Season's greetings to you. Always been quite a strange thing that you have this kind of celebration of like the end of the harvest, the end of the season, the end of the summer. Quite a different thing. It's not something we celebrate over in the UK. We do the big Christmas thing. So it's like, I've had the pleasure of being in America 4 or 5 times now for Thanksgiving, and it's quite amazing how your country still keeps going through Thanksgiving. It doesn't shut down like the UK does for Christmas. But just like to say, and just like to make sure you know, hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy it, chill out, eat what you want, drink what you want, be merry, and then we'll get back to it all tomorrow. Have a day off. So we got 2 seconds to 2 seconds to improve. This is one that I am got to seriously learn. This car for me is only a problem when it's on low fuel level. And this test doesn't have fuel or tyre wear, so could have lost it all there. I have got to gain some gains. quarter of a second down. Never good. Never good. Come on. Got almost 3 seconds to make up. And I just don't know where I'm going to make that. I've just got to ace this corner on the way round the second time, haven't I? Got to absolutely bomb that corner. So we're going to break somewhere around the 75. We didn't make a gain. Don't want the front end to wash out there. We're gaining. Which is where I lost it just a moment ago because I didn't turn tight enough. There we are. But we've gained probably a quarter of a second. Okay, that's nice. So that's going to take us down to a 14.3, maybe a 14.4. 14.3, almost a 4. It's good that we know how to work out the distance. Now we've got this 0.9 really quite steady and settled as our working ghost distance. We know where we're going to be in relation to its ship to our ghost. Ah, lost the back end. Ah, I just pushed that a little too hard. But we're getting there. Still got to find 2 seconds, man. I just don't know where those 2 seconds are going to be. 2 seconds. I think I've got to break a lot later into there, into T1. End up straightening the wheel there. I think I can run that corner a lot wider. Strange double engine note then. Probably got to run that in 3rd gear, that corner. Get off the edge of the track, you numpty. Come on. Look how much time we lost there for running a tyre off the track. That's shockingly bad. This is going to make this a 17 or so, isn't it? Oh, a 15. That's not so bad. That would have been well quick then. I'll try and run this a little bit deeper, knowing that I get a straight bit on the steering wheel just there. I can still run it deeper. How can I be down? I'm down on last lap. That's terrible. Don't run out left. Now I am TCing, so that could potentially be my downfall because there's a lot of turning momentum in this, on this track. There's a lot of turning, so if you're on the gas or off the gas on a corner, there could be some advantage. Now that time indicator is not compared to the last lap. So almost a 14, almost a 13. We've gone. There we go. We've got to try and really take a chunk out of turn 1 now. As the corner we're going to pick on. We're going to bully turn 1. This track's been around since the existence of a lot of the modern day GT stuff, so the fastest times here are going to be fast. So the reason I'm going to be slow here is because I'm A, grey hair, fat, old, not capable. Ooh, the back end didn't like that, did it? That was a massive twitch. There was me attempting to stream on Twitch tonight, and that was the only twitch I'm getting tonight, I think. Said the nun to the vicar. How much more can I give on this? Nope, missed it. I went too deep. Said the nun to vicar. Well, that was interesting. Not fun, but it was interesting. Laps and laps and laps of Willow Springs. This is what your late November nights, and oh Christ, I got that wrong. This is what your late November nights are about. I do hope some of you are actually out there cracking on some time with it as well. That wasn't very good. Good stuff, Adrian. Let us know how you do. Well, we'll see you on the friends list. I think the times are pretty competitive. A 1:12.2 to get gold, or whatever it says you need, is going to be pretty hot. Ay, 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 ay. Oh. Let's go and see where I am on my friends list. I know it's not brilliant. That should be my ticket. 4-star. Better than 3. So gold with silver, 3.86, top 6,000. And we are 12th, just behind ours. He's done a 13.9. There's these boys, an RSO1 GT3, 650S for rapid. So most people using the BRZ. Gibfish is in there, look. What's the gold time? 13.4. So we're not actually that far off. We're 0.6 off. Yeah. We'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see. Let's push on. Let's see where we're going to get to. I'm motivated now. I think a 13.4 is probably right at the length of my arm, if we're talking about reaching for it. Getting back on the gas early there is key, I guess. We seem to be gaining through there. Let's not throw it off the track. We're not going to be able to do what we do at the Nürburgring in terms of being able to make that kind of dive in. Hey, Paz, how you doing? I see your time just above mine. It's a little bit of a tester, this one. The old Ghost pulled away from me down there. That third gear coming out of that corner didn't really seem to help me much. Going to be close. Just in by 0.004, or was it a 1? I never get the second lap in, do I ever? I always miss that turn. Hey up, Big Matt, how's it going? That was a very different line through there. Really not attacking turn 1 as much as I should be, I think. That line through there was much wider and deeper, wasn't it? That was really good, that last lap. Get on the gas much earlier there. We should be able to make some gains. This feels quicker. Ah, yes, I haven't completed that one yet. I've got 2 races to go. I will make the effort. If I do decently here. I could find the time to go off and do a little bit there. This should be an improvement. This should see us in the 13s. There we go, 13.7. Just 0.3 to go to get gold. And as I continue to throw the car off the track as we attempt a second lap, we'll give it another shout. So I know I can win a little bit here in turn 1. Ah, I've blown that again. It was me thinking I could actually, hang on. Oh yeah, put it on this roof, that's what we wanted to do. There's me just thinking we could just hook a little right hand turn through turn 1 and get a really good slingshot, and that's what I'm trying to do. I've just blown it again. Turning in too early. Oh, you've just seen me go upside down. Could have done that straight down pit lane, I reckon. There we go, now we're cutting in. There we go. Not good. Not good. Not as good as it should be. Good to hear that, Matt. I sometimes never know whether I've fully answered or responded to the comments people have made, just like then. I know I picked up on the Red Bull ring, but I didn't know I acknowledged the I'm doing good, thank you, kind of bit. So, I apologise. That's my brain being heavily involved in time trial moding. Tell you what I was doing last night, and that was the licence test round Catalonia in the F1. Oh my god, I was still at that at 12:30 this morning. Knowing I've got to get up for work in a couple of hours after that. That was a 1:14.7. Keep spinning when you go up the hill. Yeah, I with that, going off to the left and the right. Yeah, you've just got to get the right gear coming out of that that left-hand corner into the right-hand corner. Just got to be in the right gear. If you try and push it in the wrong gear, it spins out. I've just had exactly the same little incidents. Here we go. That's better around there. That's a good line. Let's hope we made it. Yeah, we didn't run a tyre on the grass, which is good. Front end's washed out though, not going to make that. There we go. So wrong gear entry, that's what it is. Let's see. Oh, slingshot in the first corner isn't helping me. Or sorry, the last corner. Let me run wide down the outside a little bit and see if I can work it out on the 50. No, that didn't work, but it was going to. I got it on that curb and almost got it slingshot off. This car is so low that... There it is. You should be able to run that curb and just absolutely sling the car through. But I don't know whether it'll give us anything. I think we're a bit slow through there. Follow that ghost line. That was exceptionally good. What the ghost did through there. I'm going to try and break it just before the 50. Second gear. The third early. Probably a stay in third gear there. Yeah, 13.7. Don't think I'm going to beat that this time. Let's see if we can get a really good judgment through here for the final corner. So much better that time, but we're not gaining on the ghost, which is a shame. Faster than the prior lap. Not as fast coming out the corner. Oh, maybe. Brake a bit before the 50. Kept it in third. We're quicker. Third gear seems to be the corner gear for the corner. There we go. There's 2/3. Third gear it is then. We lost a little bit coming through there, but we're gaining on acceleration based on my previous time. Not against my ghost, but that was a purple, so let's see if we can improve this final corner. And it's a horrible one. Tenth. This will be a 13.6 something. No, 13.772. Not as quick. Let's go again. Come on. It's a shame when that blue time isn't relative to your ghost. Keep it in third, come on. No! Oh, folks, we were on it then. We were on it. Have a slurp of the drink whilst we just don't lose our temper. Just chill out. I hate that. Third gear was really good, wasn't it? Third gear is the corner, and that'll cure your spinning out problem there, Adrian, if you use third gear up the hill. That's what we've got to do. I've got those 5 daily drive challenges or weekly drive challenges to get through at some point. That's a cool 750,000 credits just to add to the bank, and it might get you to do races that are outstanding in your progress. Well, they're definitely outstanding in my progress. I've only got 61% of the game done, so... Third gear here then. Little bit of coast in there. Need to bring the car in a bit tighter like that. That's it. No, there we go. On the edge. Whoa. Brake early for the third gear corner out here. We'll get this right next time. When we've got that little time indicator. Falling away back from the ghost there. But we can make those gains. We know we can. We've seen we can do it. We just have to repeat it. That's better. That was a better run through there. Hey, pound me. I love that. Emmy. It's Mega. It's Darth Mega, isn't it? Darth. Don't power it too much there, we'd have lost it. Had to come off the gas there. .4 up against my previous lap, that's not good. We're gonna have to put some more laps in. It's doing good, Darth, thank you. We are just trying to put this behind us. This isn't my favourite of tracks. If you could visit the channel a lot, you'll realise and know that this one isn't up there on my top 10 of favourite tracks. So yeah, me too, mate. I just lost the other one, the ice one that just finished in that little Toyota Supra on wheels. The roller skate on snow. I was gold last night. This morning, get silver. How can you believe that? But hey, I know I didn't smash the time by much, but it's one of them. We'll get it. Put it behind us. It was 1,000,000 credits. Oh, he gets so close to that edge without really trying. I haven't been this close for a couple of laps. This is cool. This is day one as well, which is probably a bad thing to be doing. My optimal of 13.432. I don't think we're going to improve. 691 we do. Not massive, but it's somewhat of an improvement. We got to find 0.3. Blown it. Push too hard. You've done a 1:14.2, Adrian. Go on, keep going, kid. You've got it. You know how to put it in. That's a terrible expression. I meant the faster lap time. Ripes. Don't read into it, anything into what I say, folks. It's purely innocent. Whatever comes out of my mouth sometimes is just misplaced. It's not how it sounds, honestly. Need to run that corner really much wider there. Oh, and there it is. There's that spin in third. Oh, that's never good. And that's with TC as well. That's all about the torque. That's putting the throttle down too hard, too early. That's being too desperate to get round the corner before you're actually round it. That was a bit of a dive in there, wasn't it? I just saw the text roll just then. Yeah, me too. TC1. It's my sort of default position. I actually tried the F1 car at Barcelona last night with TC off, and by heck, what a difference it makes. I'd like to run a good number of laps here. See if I can get that optimal going and see if we can really start to eat into this Ghost. I'm close to my time on a number of laps, but I'm just not nailing the head of the nail. Just not smashing it in. I had to go down to third gear there, or I thought I was going to leave the track. Lost a quarter of a second because of that. Front end washed out. Don't power down yet. Better line, almost got a twitch of the rear end then. We did have a twitch of the rear end, look. Oh, oh dear. Oh, oh, get it to turn, come on. Was just a wee twitch at the back end, wasn't it? That just spat us off. Let's keep these laps going and see if we can make some improvements. Come on. The longer you run, the more chance you've got of actually getting an improved time. That sector might not be my fastest yet. Okay. Double stab at the acceleration point there, that wasn't brilliant. Yeah, that Ghost had a better line there. I remember being able to run that apex much higher, much taller, further out from the track, and then cutting back a lot steeper. Doesn't seem to work here. It's as though they've changed the profile of the corner since GT Sport. The 650 is very good, is it? We might have to give it a try, you know, see if it's better than this BRZ. I'm only using the BRZ because the top times are with this car. Ah, Mr. Rapid. Hello, sir. I often shout your name out at the top of the list, and you're normally there round the top, and good time you've got today, bud. We might have to go and give it a try. We're going to see if we can just push this one a little bit further before we die of frustration. Oh, we nearly lost it off there. I'm at the point of just having to nail the perfect time. That's where I'm at. And I know I could really leapfrog the time I've got. Probably hit a high 12 if I nail all these corners right. But it's just getting that nail. Just don't have a lot of confidence into here. Probably need to just keep it in 5th. Rather than down to 4th. I've got a habit of dropping a gear. This one just washes out of the front end. Straightened up the wheel then. I shouldn't have done that. Could have kept it turning. Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I think this is a tricky car to keep on the optimal line. Look at that. I think I might take you up on that actually and change to the 650. I think our optimal there at a 120. Where could we be? A 113.6. Not going to kill it, is it? Really do it. But we're moving on up. Actually, we are moving on up, but we're only we were 0.46 there, weren't we? So let's save the fastest lap replay and back out a bit and see if the 650S will do something a little bit different. But we need to go all the way out so that we get the ghost back when we join. I don't know if we'll get the ghost back from the other car, but hey ho, let's see. 650S. No idea what colour it is. Orange thing in it. It's there. Didn't we just use that at Brands Hatch? That's where we used it. Dribbling and slurping and all that rubbish. So where are we? We're 9th now in that thing. And there's Rapid up there, look, with a 12.475. So it's got to be decent. I'm going to accept his word on it, and I'm quite happy to give it a stab. Both cars are not something I've actually driven a massive amount of. So let's see where we go. It probably needs a faster paint job. Oh, look how easy that was to slide through there. A lot less squishy at the front end. We didn't load the ghost, did we? Don't worry. Don't worry about the ghost. We'll come back to that. I'm sure third gear is the wrong gear there, but we'll work our way round to it. It turns more on the brake, doesn't it? Was a little bit slow through there, but first lap blues. Oh, get off. There's an 11. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll all come back to this one later in the fortnight at the point, because I'm 100% sure this time is going to tumble. Just kept it in. We'll see if we can improve. Very wide through that corner. Come on. Thank you. To improve this lap time. Gearing is slightly different from the BRZ. Slightly different, but I'll work it out. It turns into the corner better. I'm just following the ghost on this lap. This is not how it should be done. And it's early days. It's day one. Oh, the back end came around heavy on me then. Nah. It's as lively as the BRZ to a point. I've just got to find the right points to change down. At the minute, I'm changing down far too early, and I'm locking the rear axle, I think. We've got a red time for this lap, but I need the practice, so let's push. Just... Again, it's not a car I drive a lot, this. It's not a go-to for me. Come on. Head back to the track. It's over there somewhere. That way. Tumbleweed. We're just creating tumbleweed. That's all we're doing. Come on. Found the gears in the BRZ after 4 or 5 laps. Just gonna have to see where we go. But for me, like most tests, it's just about finding the pace, get your ghost on, chase your ghost, follow it round, improve, improve, improve. And then if you can, see if you can find some low-hanging fruit and really find a corner to nail it on. Oh, what am I doing, man? Yeah, absolutely, I detest it, my friend. Detest this circuit. It's got fantastic history, though. It is a historic track. Even features in your GT7 movie. And it features in whatchamacallit, Ford versus Ferrari. I was even going to say it features in Herbie Goes to Bananas or whatever it is, but I don't think it does. Here is very different. We've just got to find the feel for this car. We'll find it. It might be one of those where I need to tighten my steering up a bit. There's the back end gone again. The back end really did step out. Forced me to an early turn-in, and I think that's due to me changing down the gear, which isn't very good. That's bad on my part. I'm still very narrow through there. Very different gear into the BRZ. I don't think this will dip into the 13s. I think it might be a 14. See if I can get this corner right, looking through the ghost. The back end stepped out on me, I had to recover it. No! I never did that Lewis Hamilton challenge, you know. I'm going back to the BRZ, I'm afraid. There's too much of a difference between the two, and I think that's not as satisfying. I'm not digging that. I quite like the instability of the BRZ. I see somebody's tried the Supra as well. I'm quite surprised the Mazda's not had a shout, but hey ho. It was worth the try. Let's see See if we can load that fastest ghost. Now we're back on this one and see if we can get near it. I often find that with these time trials, you'll come round the corner and you'll have exactly the same issue. It's whether you've picked up dust or dirt on the tyres. It's quite unpredictable sometimes, and it feels completely different. For the same turn, different lap, but it just feels very differently on occasion. Ah, slid out big time there. But we know we're in a different car, so... Just tried to open the steering wheel then as I hit the power, just to try and get the front end to go straight. Did it in the vet. Okay. Wow. Love to hear what other cars people use. It's terrific. I'm not a great big fan of following what the top 10 do. I like to go for my own cars to start with and see where I can get, but I don't know, this time I just looked at the top of the list and thought that's got to be worth a shout. That's a better line that time. Didn't actually have to counter steer or straighten off too much. I think I can come into there a little bit quicker maybe. Lost a little bit of time there. I want to give the Mazda a shot at this, I think. Fifth gear for the final turn without changing out to fourth. That felt better. There's got to be some time in that for the next time round. Yeah, that's coming close to my previous best. I've got to find a little bit of time. I've got to stab late into a corner or something, or like I did last time, fifth gear final corner all the way round. Lost a little bit there, didn't I? RS01, yes, I've seen somebody else has had a go at that. Durolly has had a shot in the RS01. It looks a good effort. This feels closer to me. .3 up. Is this going to be gold? I don't think so. Come on. That's close to gold. If the gold hasn't moved. Not going to keep gold with that though, I don't think. I think I need to drop it into a 12. I think it might be a 13.3 now. The gold time. I'm a ways back this time. 5th gear it is. Just off the throttle. Ah! $13,370 would be nice. I'm going to be red on this lap. So can't get the car to come back into the apex. Come on. Let's set it all up for the next lap now. Fairly decent run to the line, so let's see how we go next lap. Come on. Had to just lift off the throttle there a little bit, which lost us a little bit of time. Had to opposite lock there as well. Come on. Come on, let's get this final turn absolutely bang on. That's fairly quick. We slid it enough. We're losing just a fraction to our original time. Come on. Every section of that was slower. I'm a quarter of a second up compared to the last lap. Let's see if we can keep this going. Lost the front end. Come on, get back in, get back in. Yes. There we go. Quarter of a second up. That's where we want to be. Still feeling it. Lost a little bit. Come on. Still a 10th up. Hitting the apex. Yes, it is. It is critical. If you can get the diving speed to the apex and get it there and get back on the gas as soon as you can, massive improvement to your lap times. I've had a little lift through there, but that should take me to the line to improve, hopefully. Should be a 13.3. Yes. Making progress. Missed the apex there as you were just talking about that. If I could just coast into there a little bit to try and catch that slide that this car sort of does. Now we lost a little bit of time here from braking too late, I think. And that's another part of my problem here. A lot of circuits is braking too late, being too aggressive into the corner, thinking I'm gonna make inroads. We've done it again. Look at that. We've improved through there. That's good. Another purple on the second time. My fastest lap, my optimal, a 13.026. That's really starting to get where I want it to get to. Oh, I probably lifted a little bit too early there. Come on, that'll run to the line. That'll do nicely. Come on, don't lose it. Come on, you've blown it there. Come on, boy. We're improved again. That's good. That's good. That's good. And the good thing about that is that was slow to the line, so that's given me a great slower finish that I can improve upon if I'm chasing the Ghost. Didn't get to 5th gear there, did I? I'm really hoping for a 12. If I can put a 12 in, I'm happy. Look at that, just the front end comes back around nicely, and you've just, I think you've overcooked it just a little bit. It'll come back in. That was a good little bite there, a good little turn in. I know we're well off the time here, but that felt good. Oh, good on you, Scampy. How are you, buddy? Sorry, I didn't see you dive in there. Hope you're all right, mate. Sorry, I was kind of focused a little bit. You're a regular, Scampy, so I need to keep on top of you, fella. In the moral sense. I apologise for not picking up on your hello. Well, I hope you guys are picking up on the lap time trials and going back and improving on your times. Seeing if I'm helping you out at all with any of them. Oh, too late, too late, too late, too late. I just saw the clock. I just saw the timer go to -12 from red and thought, whoa. Oh, that caught me by surprise. Reading the chat as well. A 13.356. How did I miss that? I wasn't carrying the same speed through there. How did that not get around that corner? Is there a dirt track down there? Hang on. How far can I go down here? Just while I have a moment away. Oh, I've got the red. No, it's not. It's just a wall, isn't it? Oh, you can't go over it. Happy days. I did go over it, but it returns me back to the track. Dusty tyres. Right. I don't know where I'm going to find that 0.3 that I want to find to get me to a 12. But it's all about hitting the timing on the corners. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll get there. Well, hopefully, yeah, my guides do help. I've still got people looking at the guides from over a year ago and telling me they're still working, so I felt really bad when GT reset the ladders and reset all those times. And I often feel I should go back through all the circuit experience and reset them to the new times. I want to do some of those on some of these live streams, maybe. Some of the real challenging ones like Tokyo. They'll make for a good live stream because they are a good 3 or 4 hour do to get them right. I don't ever want to do the Nürburgring again, but I do, if you see what I mean. It has that appeal, it has that draw, it takes me back to a good long old grind, getting used to it. And well, we did that, didn't we, with the getting the certificate, and we're gaining. Let's see if we can improve this lap. Get a good turn into turn 1, round about the 75. Did changing the gear up help to 5th? No, it didn't, did it? Now we had a late divey break there that sort of helped us at the latter part of that corner. Still 50 hundredths down. And we really came through there really well. And lost a little bit coming off that banking. We lost a quarter of a second because of the lift on that left rear tyre just sliding over the edge. Oh, blown it. Oh, trouble. Yeah. Let's go and have a look at where we are. Let's go and have a look. I feel I've been running half a dozen or so laps there without much progress. Optimal of 113.026 would be nice. 2.85%, 113.356, top 3,500. That sort of sits where I kind of am. Ollie's put an absolute bomber in there in the RS01. That's a decent lap. Rapid, there you are up there at the top. Red, really good lap. Ready Player 1. I did vote for a Manufacturing Nations Cup, yes. And I'm probably 100% wrong. Do you want me to tell you what I voted? And why? Because I will. All those ice cubes burn my top lip. Ice cubes. I said ice cubes because top lip's frozen. I'm going to save that fastest lap. Yeah. Come on, let's have one more stab at this. I couldn't help myself with my voting. I had to go for Mr. Fraga and Brazil. But I went for another Brazilian for the individual. I went for Mr. Caraza. I was going to go for Mr. Ham, Mr. Jam. What was his name? I thought it was Jambon, but it's not Jambon. That's French for ham. It's Serrano, the Italian. It's the Spanish ham. I was going to go for him, but then I thought about it. I thought, nah, go Brazil. No, me neither. I mean, I'm not that much in touch with these top guys. I know Fraga's an epic driver. I know he's competing a lot, you know, on the global scene. But I went Brazil, Toyota, because I know the Toyota's fast at those races. It used to be the Meta car, didn't it? I'm not entirely sure that it is now. I think maybe the McLaren might have it on the straight. But that's who I went for. Caraza, Brazil, Toyota. Because Fraga's in the Nations Cup team, so thought it might be worth backing Fraga, who is an exceptional driver both in the game and in whichever series he's racing in. I know he's just done Macau. I think he just did a series at Macau, I think, if I remember right from what I saw on the press release the other day, or somewhere like that. Ooh, I haven't done that in a couple of laps. I think I'm getting to the edge of my boredom with this one. Yeah, look at that. That was a third gear spin. Yeah, I'm at the edge of my boredom with that one. I'm quite satisfied that we got gold this early, and we'll have to return there in a week's time and pick it up. So, while there's 12 of you here and 6 likes, I'm happy. We're only an hour into the stream, so that's pretty cushy. I'm quite surprised they've left that lap time thing up there. What we got in the Legend cars? Got 2.6 milli. Somebody says, well, our fellow streamer, our fellow YouTuber, Mr. I won't mention him, has come up with another video estimating that there's another grind to be had away from keyboard, delivering a similar price of credits as per your usual grinds, around about 750,000k. So that would make you 1.5 million an hour for being away from keyboard. If that's how you want to earn your credits, there's the opportunity there still to do that. But I'm not sure that's for me. I'm waiting for the Ford Sierra to come back into the shop because I need to buy 5. And not there yet. It's a shame. Shame. So where are we going next, folks? Are we going to do... I think I've got some cafes to do. Menu books, haven't I? Somebody said... Nations Cup. I haven't done any of those 3. I'm sure I've done one of them. We're going to have to do them, aren't we? Oh. Yeah. They really do get my passion going. No, they don't get my passion going. They don't get my passion going. But let's go and... It's going to be a relatively decent race, isn't it? So let's go do it. I should have joined that, shouldn't I? I should have started it. I should have. There's no extra menus for me to do, is there? Have I collected them all? Yeah, I've got them all, yeah. So, let's do this one. Playing the game a bit. We haven't been playing the game a bit recently. We've been doing time trials. Good evening, Mr. Neil. How are you, sir? If you have oh, the 5 Sierras sounds interesting. Yeah, well you'll understand when that happens. Mr. Neil, you'd have just missed me doing the lap time unless you joined in a few minutes earlier. You were weekly racing. Excellent. I did on the dailies I did the Jeep racing earlier in the week. I think it must have been Monday night. And I can't believe that thing. No updates to driver rating, but it does on safety. Couldn't believe it. So I did that earlier in the week to get one done. And I probably should be doing one of these races every so often just to get my tally down. But I only need 15 more to get the platinum. And that is the last thing I have to do to get the platinum. And just not interested. I don't know why, but I've got no passion to drive that blooming thing. So, I should do though, shouldn't I? But it just kills my mojo. Oh, we like a bit of this, don't we? We like a bit of the Red Bull. We've got one of each. They're both this. Oh, this one's got more horsepower and it weighs more. Which one do we go for? The faster one, I guess. Oh, not the dailies, the 5 weekly races. Yeah, I haven't done them. We're going to do them after these. Yeah. My apologies, Neil. Yeah, I'm going to be doing them. Going to get them done fairly soon. Assists, traction control 1. You will know them all. You know what we're doing. Let's give these a whirl and see where we go. We're going to break after the 50, I would guess. We'll break a lot later with that. This is a monster, isn't it? Have I picked the wrong car? The one that's much heavier? I think I've picked the wrong car. Look, they're gone. I picked the one that I thought was better, but I've picked the wrong one. Yeah, we need to go and pick the other one. Strategy for the last one. We'll have to give that a whirl. Can't change the car at this point, can I? That's one of the weekly races there, isn't it? That one. I thought the race we tried last week when we were... No, I did pick the right one, look. Because it's 250 kilos lighter. But why did they go away from me like an absolute train? What did I do wrong? We'll find out. I've already picked it, I think. Yeah, I have. Let's find out. We tried to do that race last week at... I was going to call it Bananarama, but it's not Bananarama, is it? It's Bathurst. Mount Panorama Bananarama. What am I on about? Mount Bananarama. They're just gone. Is it because I need to put the other tyres on? There's something wrong with this. What am I doing wrong? Yeah, I think I do need a 12. I just got to the point where I wasn't gaining. I'm doing something wrong here. I think I'm going to go mediums, and I think that might be the drama. Hang on, I'm not thinking about what I'm doing here. I need to use the other car. It's 200 kilograms lighter, man. What am I doing? Why is my brain not working? It's got to be that one. And I've got to put that on a better tyre. Come on. Might be aero. I might have to reduce aero. But these are always quite a challenge. And I probably need sometimes like 3 or 4 hours to work it out, then make the video. So... bear with me while I just get my house in order with these things. Mr. Inostroza in front of us. They are still absolutely flying away from me, aren't they? I think I need more of a tune than what I've got here. Yeah, I'm not digging this. I hate these cars. I don't know how. I don't know why. Oh. I genuinely don't know why I even try to drive these cars. I hate them. I detest them with a passion. Anything that is on that much downforce just... oh, it hurts my head to think and drive that fast. I can't do it. Let's try these, as Neil said. It was probably a more sensible thing to do anyway. Took me all night, I'm on it. Yeah, I bet it did. I hate them. Hate them with a passion. But I will get to them when it's the last thing on earth that I ever have to do. Going this way. Why I'm doing that, I don't know. We'll start with the junky, easy ones. Road car, but what PP? 380. Okay. Let's do it properly. Let's take a 380 one that I've got. I'm not going to do any tuning or anything. Down to 380. See what we've got. Low 380, isn't it? Holy hell. What's in the 380 range? Oh my lordy. Cappuccino. It's an engine swap one. That's not an engine swap one. 380. A Tenza sedan on some crappy... oh, God. Ain't they? Skyline. 386. Gotta, yeah. We're not up against much, are we? We're not up against much. It didn't. It did. Road car. I like cars that allow you to vape, yeah. I use the Ferrari VGT, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because... Oh my god. It's a business class model, this one, isn't it? Ooh, come on, don't nudge them out of the way. Not all of them. Christ. 2 laps at this speed, I'm going to end up like blooming time traveller, aren't I? Oh, there's the Mazda Atenza. I picked one of the field. Flash Gordon in front of us. Think I'll go tight side? No, he won't let me. Where's the braking point? It's 75. 75 weeks before. This is worth 750,000 credits, these 5 races. Let's see where we go. And then I'm going to have to go back to those blooming Red Bull X-Wing things. Can't stand them. They hurt my brain. Like the Formula 1 cars, they're just so quick. Interesting though, the comment he made there, boomer. Technically, I'm not a boomer. If we look at my birth year, I don't believe I meet the boomer criteria. Unless somebody's prepared to qualify that for me, I'm 100% sure what I read. I'm not technically a boomer. Although, the young folk at work, the youth, they often tell me I'm a boomer. But that's probably because of my attitude. I've got boomer attitude, maybe. I'm not into this pronoun stuff. But there we go. At my age, it's all a bit new. That one was dispatched. As I understand it, boomers are the generation after the Second World War up to Gen X. So boomers would be pre-70, I would suggest. I'm not a pre-70. Fastest lap of the race. Doesn't give you a fastest lap of the race. Gordon Bennett. 100k for that. Absolutely wonderful. Shouldn't have done that. Should have done that. There's a few of these races. They say I've got to do that Red Bull one here as well. Oh, Bayek alive. Got to do them. I know I've got to do them. Hate them. European FR Challenge. Front engine, rear wheel drive. Are we at the Dragon Trail? Oh, this could be fun. PP, it says 550. Oh, M2 competition looks like it's knocking on the door there. Doesn't it? Only at 255 brake horsepower. What have I done to that? Sports mediums? Oh dear. That's my dad's age. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So, if you didn't know, I'm 49. I will be 50 in less than 4 weeks. Well, not less than 4 weeks. It is 4 weeks. 40. Yeah. What changes have we got here? Mediums. Output's 85. We've got ballast and power restrictor on. That's a bit naughty. We're gonna have to give it a try, aren't we? There's no tyre wear or anything. It's 3 laps. I must have used this for something before, I guess. So yeah, big 5-0 coming up. Big 5-0. Which almost puts me in the boomer category, but I'm not. I just have that mentality, I think. Or the youth at work like to give me grief. And one of those youth is leaving the job tomorrow. He's actually gone and got a job somewhere else, so it'll be a bit of a sad day tomorrow, I think. Oh, I got a tap there, didn't I? Yours was standard, okay. I don't know if mine's got an engine swap or something daft in it. I don't know if you can engine swap them. Not yet though, not there, not yet. It's happening. When I get my birthday car, then it'll be closer. A couple of years ago, I didn't think I'd make the 50, but we'll celebrate it when we get there because it's a bit of a milestone. I've got to do my blood pressure checks for the hospital as well fairly soon, but we'll get them done and then we'll move on to the next phase. Around the outside, do you think? There we go. Perfect line, curb to curb. And then we're going to go through the corner that we learnt to smash the time trial on. We did a license test here, didn't we? We learnt a lot through them license tests. They're pretty decent. Oh, don't stop in front of me, Mr. 190E. We'll give you a tap. Not a drift track. Come on. That was a bit of a low-flying chopper, wasn't it? We're in 4th place after the 1 lap, so Herman Munster next, then Mr. Rubilar, then Mr. Lopez out front. Happy days. And around the outside of Mr. Munster with the wang on. And the bizarre thing, you know, if GT's just done its 25th anniversary, that would have meant I was 24 when GT came out. And I played that game like a little kid. I genuinely did. I bought that PS1 purely for GT. It was epic. Bit tight side there. Went narrow. It's a drift car. It is. I wish I could do that deliberately. Mr. Lopez, we're going to get you. Gear slammed a bit there. Well, he's got the acceleration on me, doesn't he? It's because we're carrying all this extra weight. That means I'm not going to beat him to the line if I'm not in front of him. Look at him go. He's going to have to slow down though. I'm not going to be very friendly with him, I must admit. Oh, 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 oh. He's backed off big time. Because he's running more boost than me. He's going to catch us now. He can have the outside line, go around the outside if he wants. There he goes. He's going to. By heck. And I'm going to run him dirty, I'm afraid. No, he's going to come back up my inside. Okay, I lost that. He dirty swine, braking on the apex. Absolute filth. Nice smooth little car, that. A heavily downplayed M2 competition. Really detuned. And we just braked a lot later than we should have into there, but he's coming. He might beat us to the line yet. No, I think we got this, dude. I think we've got him. Don't they just? And we're playing on hard, and it's something that lets it down. But somebody did mention Sophie. I've not played Sophie much. Might have to have a play of Sophie. We cleaned that up, didn't we? So just so you know, the reason I wanted the 5 Sierras. I haven't done that one, haven't done that one, haven't done that one, haven't done that one or that one. 5 Sierras I want because I'm going to do some British touring car, German touring car type events. And I just want to make up a field of touring cars for a custom race. Race the turbos next. Maybe I should play with Sophie. She'll like it. I'm sure she will. So rate 700 or less with a turbo. I think I found it. I have already got this one first. Just don't tell the wife. Yeah. It wouldn't be appreciated. I'm going to have to run racing hards on this. But you all know it's the engine swap version, don't you? Yes. Yes. But just have to see how this goes. This could be either crazy or mental. One of the two. Oh, we're going to go wide. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get why they've put only limited versions of Sophie. We didn't really get a good explanation of what they were doing, did we? Come on, Mr. M2 competition. I'm in 11th place. 17 seconds behind the leaders. We got tyre wear? Or fuel use? No, we haven't, have we? Don't have to worry about pitting. The only thing I'm really concerned about is the braking point at the top of the hill. I don't know, probably going to have to brake around about the 100 in this savage beast. Oh. Three wide. I'm going to go tight side. I drove past a Porsche and a Mercedes garage today, and I had to stop at the traffic lights deliberately just to have a look in the window. That's a good guess, Mr. Scampy. We're going to find out. We'll just gear slam to make sure we make the corner. Mr. Barbara is out front. Would our new Porsche have done well here today? That's a Stang, is it? It is a Stang, yeah. No, it's not. It's a Z car. What am I seeing? It's a Z car, definitely. Got a big Z on the boot. It was the orange that made me think it looked like a Stang, and that's why my eyes are giving way. It's my age, you know. Thank you. Normal car. It fits the category. It's fine. At the apex. There's no shortcut penalties on today. Should be able to lap them. Oh, gotta go wide. It is tuned down a bit as well, because this is my Sardinia setup, I think. 700 pp, is it? No, it's not. It's Le Mans. It's the Le Mans setup. Fairly drivable. Just has a bit of washout, but with no tyre wear, it's just a little bit too easy. It was a Z car. Glad it wasn't just me that made that mistake. Reduces the embarrassment somewhat. Bit of slidey sideways. Tyre temp changes, but the tyre wear doesn't. Bizarre. Be nice for me to keep it in the track region next time we come round there. Well, tonight it's tomorrow it's GR3s, isn't it, at Spa. We're going to see if we can at least try and preserve some integrity from last week. An unusual racing victory for me in the league races. And then the qualifying performance just came and bit me in the butt, didn't it? Because, well, that looked fairly nice. That was nicely delivered around that corner, wasn't it? Sideways. All four-wheel drifting. Coming around to start the last lap. We won't be lapping anybody, thankfully. Didn't use too high a powered car, but it fit the criteria, so... Fastest lap every lap. Oh, come on, get round. I'm not going to shortcut that. That's not nice. I've cut every other corner though, haven't I? So what would change? Am I the last one to get to this then? I must be. Everybody else has done them. Ooh. Ooh. Come on, settle down, old beast. Yeah, this is too easy. No, made it look a little bit hard. This is a bit OP. Just a wee bit. This is race 3 out of 5, isn't it? Do it again using a slogan. No. Once we've done them once, we don't come back. No. Like girlfriends from school. No. We don't go backwards. No. No, 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 no. Happy days. Great looking car though, isn't it? Look at it. Absolutely stunner. Absolutely stunner. Absolutely a stunner. Alright, let's get that out of the way. No clean race bonus. No, none of that. 150k though. That takes us to 250k. Then we're off to race 4. And with race 4, isn't there something special about race 4? Limited time online event. What's that then? What's the limited time thing? Is that these whole doopy-doops? Is it just that race that's a limited time online event? Is it? Does this race go away off your list because it's a special event? It goes away. Do we get to use the... Oh, we do. I'm going to use my red one. No settings. Is it bopped? Can I choose the softs? Will it let me? It will let me. No, it's 700 or less, so it has to be mediums. Dirty, dirty. It's a new race, but is it going to go away at the end of this week, I wonder? So 5 laps, Monza. I absolutely love this circuit. Okay, it might go away. So, let's see how we do. This should be fairly competitive, this. No tie wear. It's got DRS, so thumb the button. Where are we going to brake? The 100. There we go. The 100 is the braking point. Short shift. Look at them go away from me. Can we see his wing go down on the DRS? Does it go up? It is moving up and down, look. Brake on the bump. There's the bump. Sponge the brakes as we go in. Cut the apex. Now there was one of these in the Porsche garage that I drove past today. In that baby blue kind of colour. It was gorgeous. Where are we going to brake? 200. We'll sponge the brakes a bit. Oh, he cut that apex. Get up the inside. Gave him a nudge. Mr. Austerlitz. I had to tap him. He braked on the blooming corner again. Yeah, I'm really impressed at the movable parts. They really have done well with that kind of thing. Now you just wait for the little bump. There it is. Oh, 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 never good. Never good. We recovered that. That wasn't as clean as it should have been, was it? Here's the colour of that Porsche. Here it is. Short shifting again. We don't need to short shift for fuel, do we? Well, they're giving me a nudge as well, so I don't feel so bad. Brake on the 100. Mr. Heinrich maneuver. Looks like we're going to get 3 really, really good stabs at some good laps then. See if we can put some lap times in. We gear slammed that one. Ooh. It's an off-road Porsche. This would have been a good time trial round here, wouldn't it? But not on comfort softs. Or comfort mediums. Did I really take almost 5 seconds off that lap time? I guess I would do with having had that spin the last lap, wouldn't I? On the 150, braking down. Bunge the brakes a wee bit. Yeah, comfort anythings. Savage. Not as clean through there that time. Although it looks like a great little format of racing for dailies. Even a Christmas race, this would make a good car, bopped, because it's really drivable. $700 pp bop, that would be good. I think this might just be a great little idea for a Christmas race. Put your own Christmas tree skin on it, paint it green, put baubles on. On the 150. The white line just before it. In second gear. Oh, that's a bit tight. Probably got a telling off. I'm more interested to know what the last race is now. Now I'm on the last lap, I'm thinking about the last race and thinking, what was Neil saying about strategy? What was he thinking? Oh, too quick. Wrong gear. We made it. She's sliding wide. Quite compacted gravel there though. I don't think we'll beat the 150 now. But we're 16.7s clear and they're all in a tight bunch behind us. They're having a good old race, but maybe they're not on racing mediums, maybe they're on racing hards. And that's the difference. Maybe so. Because it's not tuned or anything, so I think they bopped it anyway, but there we go, 151. That's that one wrapped up, and then we're going to go and see what this final race is. We're going to try and make a bit more of an effort than we did with the Red Bulls. See where we go. What is the last race? And I didn't look. Should only look at what's coming. Planning ahead. World Touring Car 700 Deep Forest. 700 pp or less, and it's group 4s. Oh, we can. Oh. 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 Well, it's going to be fuel use, is it? That's going to be the issue here. I know if I went 420 Spider, there's 12 times fuel, 12 times tyre wear. So, I'm immediately drawn to a car that we know is 620 pp, that has exceptional fuel usage. It's 700 pp. And it's the man, the myth, the car, the craziness that is the RX-7. Engine swap with a 26B engine in. If you look at the rear diff, it's set to 555. We've got a little bit of output adjustment going on, but we've got plenty of downforce. This shouldn't need to pit stop. How many laps? 10. Let's give it a whirl. And then, if you want to, I'll give you the setup when we finish, if you fancy it. Let's see how it goes first. Let's see if I'm anywhere near. This is a previous world record car for this track. It was top 10 stars back in the day. We're gonna have to get past Mr. Solis. He's a chunk of junk today. Tyre wear could be the issue though. Fuel's good. So if we're only stopping for tyres, that won't be such a bad thing, would it? We unleashed the 26B engine at a certain point. Find the braking point. He's a little bit slow on the uptake, purely because of the 555 settings on the rear diff. But it takes out all the aggro of... Ooh, no. We're okay. We're okay. Absolutely probably could do, Neil. But this is an absolute savage beast when it comes to the faster corners. And I'll take the stop, because I think they're all going to stop, are they? They're all going to stop once, looking at the tyre wear, maybe? She's still a handful, even with the tame diff. Fuel's a bit down, so might just have to just lift and coast a wee bit. I think we're gonna have to stop for tyres. We'll short shift a little bit. You have to lift off there so you don't hit the wall. They'll stop twice. Oh, happy days. We've got easy walk through on this race. Easy walk. Oh, no. Don't know what the hell happened there. The car didn't want to stop. I was obviously not pressing the brake hard enough. I'm only in 13th place, so I haven't made that much progress. I think I was approaching turn one much faster than I thought. I can drive better than that. We're only going to stop for... We still need to save a bit of fuel, I think. It's all right when you've got a garage full of the cars that have already got a somewhat ready sort of PP sort of setting. When you've got them already set up in your garage and you've got, you know what they roughly do because you've driven them so many times, you can just go and pick them, I guess. I didn't know this was 700 pp. I thought it was 620. I must have taken and used this somewhere like Le Mans or similar. We're back on track with the fuel now. Mr. Mendoza, you are all over the place, darling. Come on. Tyres suddenly starting to show a bit of wear. "20 seconds behind Mr. Portillo." Okay. We're having to wind down for that hairpin, aren't we? So Blazen's gone to the pits. He'll be in the old Swift, won't he? Yeah, he's in the Suzuki Swift. Brake on the 200. We'll pit in at the end of this lap and take a new set of boots. We won't take any fuel. Shouldn't need to. I do. So I've done a video called Engine Swaps, and if you Google the video Engine Swap, at the bottom in the description there's a full list of engine swaps. But admittedly, I haven't kept it up for the last update, so I just need to go in and just pop the additional list in there. But it's anything from update 1.40 really isn't in there. I need to go and do that. Part of the housekeeping process. Oh, let's pit. Get some tyres. There we go. Softs don't fuel. Yeah. Yes. I'll do that tonight after I finish the stream. I'll just go in and update the list. Actually steal it from GT Planet, but hey, I don't remember what the link is to GT Planet. I'll have to Google it, then find it, then update my list. We're in 8th place now, 17 seconds back. We've got a spot on the right amount of fuel on fuel map 2. So let's go and win this little bad boy. I hope you haven't been telling me porkies, boys. And I'm going to find it a little bit harder to complete the race. Unusually, I think this is a wide body car as well. That Mr. Blazan trying to push. Yeah, 2 leaders have gone in. Oh, we're grass tracking. Only 7 seconds behind Mr. Portilla now. saw a video on Facebook today talking about the Genesis cars, and it said, "Oh, I don't recognise the track footage. Is this a new track coming?" And it said 2nd of December, Genesis. And it wasn't until I watched it back again, underneath it said, not containing in-game footage. Excuse me while I stutter. It said in text at the bottom of the screen, not including in-game footage. And it's like, oh, it's just CGI. Happy days. It isn't a new track. It looked like Mexico GP track. Doesn't like to steer on the throttle. Mr. Portilla's gone on. Mr. Mangiano has taken to the pits. We just put in the fastest lap of the race, a 1:32.903, using Fuel Map 2. It's because we're much lighter on fuel than we were. The fastest lap was previously the 1:33 dead. Mr. Portilla just gave that up really easy. Didn't really fight us at all, did he? So would I. You did it with a 7.8. Oh, Christ, I'm reading the text, not driving. Christ, come on, Widow. Dipstick. You did it with a 787B, yeah. I tried to stick with the sort of format. But if you've got the gun, it doesn't matter the size of the gun you bring to the party, does it really? I don't think. And yes, I would like to see more bigger grindable races. Scampy, I'm with you on that. But we are going to go to Spa and do some grinds there. We are going to. We're gonna do that kind of thing, definitely. We've got plenty of fuel left, haven't we? Let's see if we can pop that final lap in. GR4 was a good choice. This one was a bit OP, but I knew it would do the race. Piece of cake. And I'll share this setup happily with anybody that wants it. This was the first car I used to defeat the Deep Forest race in the Human Comedy. I don't like the rain. It disturbs a beautiful sunny day, doesn't it? It ruins sport, does rain. Except for swimming and fishing. You know, golf in the rain's no fun. Football in the rain's just miserable. Rugby just means you slide a bit more and get dirtier. Motor racing, kind of... It detracts from the spectacle, doesn't it, a little bit? Rallying's alright in the rain, but spectating rally in the wet is horrible. Because you get wet all day, and you stay wet. Especially when the rain hangs around in the trees, that's pretty grim. No, water and motor racing, How much for fuel? 0.7. Are we going to go purple down here? We did another fastest lap of 1:33.399. We're outside the time. Here we come round. Finish the race. Oh. 15-minute. Glorious chaos, yes. Yeah, it does. And there we go, an easy win with the fuel just about to run out. 0-0. Bing. There. And the fastest lap of the race as we went across the line. Happy days. Another skin by GTP Addictions. Thank you, JB. One of his earlier ones. Do like that. But there we have it. That was those races done. Oh, it's also good in sailing, Rain. 110k for the win, almost to 3,500,000. Happy days. Can't argue with that, can we? Job done. Hey. What other little delights have we got to tempt us with? Never done that one. Came third in that one, but it's a VGTs. Hate them with a passion. It's not a lot I do like. I'm a miserable git, me. Miserable. What's going on here? Special gifts. Had a fantastic bad weather race on his channel. Saying we were okay. What we got then? Oh, we got 750k, didn't we, from that? We might as well take them. Because there's got to be something coming up in the... have I looked in the Legend shop today? I think I haven't. There's nothing there. There's nothing there to buy. Nothing to buy in the Legend shop. Nothing. There's going to be something. What's this special picks? I don't know. New. Limited stock. Limited stock. Limited stock. There's some changes going to happen in the next couple of days, isn't there? Good to have the two Nissans in together. People should be able to buy them after last week's grinding affair. Yeah, I've got that same problem, Scampy. So if we go to the World Circuits, I've got this really annoying problem that I realised when this came up. I only done 54%. I'm working my way through, look. I've obviously only done 2 races there. And I've got one more to do, this one. And that's it. Where's that at? Is that the Nürburgring? No, high speed ring. Ate it with a passion. 450 pp. Oh. Integra Type R. 452, is that fair? Is that fair? Let's get one of these done. We should probably go and do a daily, shouldn't we? Really? And just... that would mean in the next 15 weeks I'd get the platinum. Let's do one of these. I hate this circuit. You're 84, you're ahead of me, kid. Ahead of me. I'm in the mid-60s. Well, low 60s. We know how to take this corner, don't we? We learnt that at that time trial. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, it's like going down the M1 in a... oh, I don't even know. It's horrible. Where do we brake? On the 100. 2 wheels in the green bit. Yeah, 2 wheels in the green bit. Fastest way round. You can actually get the whole car in the green bit, I believe. Oh, drifter. Oh, I like that Honda. Like the old Jordan Buzzy Bees, whatever they were called. don't come over here. By the way, come on. Oh, it's an Integra Type R anyway, the car up front. That's fine. Can't let it fly too high, can we, at the end? There we go, all the throttle. Okay, so have you played the... I'm guessing you haven't played through the series then. You haven't played 4, 5 and 6 or 1, 2 and 3 or whatever. Did you do... My brain switched off. You weren't any sort of Forza guy or anything before? Or even Assetto Corsa or anything like that? No 6th gear. Oh, I have no idea why that swung to the right then. That was just a little bit rude. Arcade racing, yeah, okay. So I missed GT2 and GT3 basically because I didn't buy a PS2. I bought an Xbox and I played Gotham Racing, which was absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Gotham Racing was absolutely brilliant. I loved it. Great game. Project Gotham Racing, I think it was called, if I remember right. I've tried Forza on previous versions and I absolutely detested it because there was no wheel, was there, back on the Xbox? It was all controller, and I'm useless with a controller. Absolutely junkified. No clean. Oh, we got a clean race bonus, even though we decided to take out crash barriers. Happy days. Well, that's a little bit more of the game done. Really boring racing. That's another one completed. Now we're going to have to go and do that menu, aren't we? There's a Sophie there. And a Sophie there. Quick race bonus at Sabuka. Regular AI GT Sophie. We don't get to pick it, do we? I played the original one. I didn't play 3 or 4. I played the original one with Sweden and the Nürburgring. The Nürburgring version was epic. Really good. We've got to go and complete this menu book, I'm afraid. I've got to do it, and I've got to get my head into it, haven't I? Yeah, got to do it. So we're going to have to go and tweak these things. Oh, dear. Gonna take a bit of sweat. But it's 11:30, man. It's 11:30. The night is yet but early. It isn't. We were supposed to, it took, I lost about 45 minutes of stream time trying to get the Twitch thing going, and it wouldn't. I could not get OBS to accept the other bits and pieces, so yeah. Now I often call it Gotham City Racing, and I shouldn't, but if you can Google Project Gotham, it was a really good game, really good for its time. It was pretty epic. It used to do time trials and all sorts of stuff. It was good. Brazil, come on. Wrong one. It's this one. So seriously, folks, am I taking the 650 kilogram one? Because the PP's higher, and then we're going to do something with... It's got tyre wear. I'm guessing we're going to pit once and go softs. It's 12 laps. It's got really... Oh, look. Look. Oh. We knew there was a problem. I'd driven it down, hadn't I? There we go. That's better. Now, racing softs with FM1. Did I put racing softs on? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this. I didn't realise I'd down PP'd it. This has got a really, really subdued gearbox. And that was torque in first gear. That's shocking. It's a subdued driver, not gearbox. What the F? No idea, amigo. No idea where I got this car from. I think I got it as a prize from something. It is all over the show, isn't it? Jeebus. Top end of the gearbox has nothing in it. The fuel saving gearbox, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can just drive this a little better. I don't know if these are available in the old Brand Central. Mr. Serrano. He's the other one I think's an outside chance of winning the World Championship. How are we looking for fuel? 14 laps. We're alright for fuel. That's good. See if we can make an overtake. We only have to take one a lap, don't we? I'm a little bit behind on the game. Fuel is good. I think so. I think I tuned the gearbox to tame the torque in the higher gears for a particular race, and I can't remember what I did it for. There was a time when gearbox tuning affected PP, and it's probably that long ago when I drove these, because I don't drive them ever. I shouldn't be in first gear. Oh, Mr. Gallo, I hate you with a passion. In the game, not in real life, in the game. Tyres are good. These racing softs will go all 12 laps. I probably stole the tune off somebody, to be honest. And it was probably something for the human comedy I chose this car for. Can't remember. If it was 700 pp, it wouldn't be for the human comedy, but it was... If it was 620 pp on maybe Racing Hards, then it would have been for the human... Yes, it was, wasn't it? The human comedy at the race we've just done, actually, at Deep Forest. It was the Meta car, wasn't it? It was the car that everybody did like 39 laps in, 40 laps. That's what the gearbox tune would have been for. It could have been Le Mans, no. I've never used, no. Actually, you could be right. It could be the Petit Le Mans race. The Petit Le Mans, definitely, with the wet, savage wet. This was one of the cars, wasn't it, that was aimed for that? Yes. Yes, I concur. That's probably more like it was used for. But this was the meta car before they did the reset at the Human Comedy at Deep Forest. A little wide. We'll just cut him off again when we come back to the track. We're going to have to put the brake balance to the front, I think. Get it back in second gear. Don't let it spin up in first. You muppet. Seventh place. Am I ahead of my 1 car per lap target? Looks like they're going to use the same amount of fuel as me as well, doesn't it? So they might not pit stop unless they're going to pit stop for tyres, but I'm going to have to get... Oh no! Oh, that's blown it. That's even more blown it. Look at that. Oh, crap-a-la. Have to restart this. Really aggressive first and second gear, isn't it? Really aggressive. Back in last place. Restart could be in order. There's only 20 seconds between the first and last car, and I've not got the fastest lap of the race anymore, so that is going to be really tough. Half the race to get to the front. Oh dear. I'm going to have to pit in for tyres, I think. I don't think these rears are going to got the mustard. That's purely my fault. Being, well, choppy on the throttle. No. No, no, rubbish. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. You know what I'm going to do? Look at that final gear, look. Good evening, Big Steve. Happy Turkey Day, fella. I hope you're fully stuffed with the old turkey, etc. The massive difference in that gearing now on that gearbox. Massive difference. It's so drivable. You can bury the throttle and it just drives out the corner. There's the man actually that did the Deep Forest race in the Red Bull. Mr. Steve did that. He's got a better record than me at that race, because I never actually completed the race in it. It just used to annoy the crap out of me so much I didn't do it. So much less aggressive gearbox. So less aggressive. I could probably tune the top speed a little better, but I know 5th and 6th gear won't give me anything more, so we're going to use the maximum in 4th gear. Anybody have any idea what car we win for completing this menu book? Or is it just a ticket, do you think? It does. These cars are wildly quick, and my brain ain't fast enough to keep up with it. Actually giving us more of a race with this gearbox setup. Get in the draft and make the pass. Not as fast a lap as last car though. We were 17.4, fastest lap was a 17.1. Let's see where we go when the fuel burns down a bit. We probably should have took the mediums, to be honest. Well more stable. And I'm progressing further through the field. And I can afford to take a bit more wear with some oversteer on the front tyres. If I turn more into the corner, try and scrub a bit, because the fronts are going to wear less than the rears, aren't they? So I can afford to scrub it. 17.3, we're faster than the previous race now. It was just Yamanaka had the fastest lap, didn't he? That's a decent gearbox tune actually. That worked. That worked actually for a quick change. We just dispatched the AI driver without really thinking about it. Oh, we cut that corner. Mr. Bonelli from Brazil. All around the outside, Slim Shady. I went too narrow then. I turned in a sort of a panic. I don't think we're going to need to pit stop. I think we're going to be cool here. Oh, we got a bit of a slide. Got to stay off the curbs a bit, I think. Mr. De Bruin. Oh no, 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 no. No. Oh. What are we halfway through? We're down to where we started, last place. Happy days. Absolute chump. I shouldn't have pushed Mr. De Bruyne then. I should have just backed off and just ran pace with him. And then took him on the straight. I was pushing too hard. Gotta do all that again in 6 laps. Come on. We can do it. What a moron. I'm human though, I guess. We're allowed to make mistakes on occasion. Wasn't even on the curb, was I? I was coming in from the edge of the track. I was more towards the centre here, but I went too early on the gas, didn't I? And it shot off to the left. I couldn't control it, couldn't bring it back. Absolute mufti. 1:16.043, that's hefty. Rear right tyre's feeling a bit grim. Have we got brake balance? Yep. Let's have some of that. Got loads of fuel. Front wheels locked up too fast. No, I've got TC on. TC1. Could have restarted the race, really. Mr. Gallo, what are you doing? I reckon this back end's going to step out on me any moment. Four cars in front of me, that'll take me to 6. If I can get these guys by a reasonable time the end of this lap. Need to really make my way through these boys quite quickly. There was a dive bomb if you've ever seen one before. That rear right is looking ropey. There's another dive bomb. Did you see the panic on my face then? Holy hell. That was a gear slam overtake. Rear right is looking really, really rough. I'm back to Mr. De Bruin 3 laps later. That rear right is looking really, really painful. They're not pit stopping. I have to go for a little bit more traction control. I don't think I can win this. Not from where I am, at least. I have made 2 seconds on the leader on that last lap. But maybe if I'd gone brake balance to the front from the start. But it's all about a learning experience, isn't it? Yeah, and maybe that's why I should have restarted, but hey ho, 2 laps to go. 12 seconds remaining, 12 seconds down. I won't win it if I spin again, that's for sure. I need to put in like a 115 or a 114, but with that amount of tyre left, I don't think that's gonna happen. He's going into that complex now. There's just no way I'm gonna catch him at this rate. No way. There's a bit of practice. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. That was just a naughty dive. But I thought, hang on. Oh, no. No. I deserved that, didn't I? I deserved that. Should we go mediums? Yeah. Let's try again. I'm going to put the brake balance to the front now. And then we'll just... We don't need to worry about fuel, do we? We'll just pace ourselves to the front. It's going to be that kind of race, I think. Mr. Serrano Ham getting it all over the place. Different grip levels. Right, we're 12 seconds from the front. Let's see if we can keep that in order. Let's see if we can find a way around the outside into that corner. Ooh, I think mediums is the wrong choice. Uncontrollable grip levels. Still about to be 13 seconds down. You're just brake checking on me there, just going into the corner. He doesn't have to be that slow. Pick up his draft as we at 6th gear. Just drive past him up the inside. He likes to hang it out around the outside. We'll just leave him out to dry. Well, Carrazza's putting a 118 in. That's kind of where we are, so we'll get faster on lower fuel, but I could also just be a bit cuter with my late braking into corners, dive bombing. It's just such low grip, isn't it? I think I can be a bit smoother through the corners in all fairness. Don't have to be so aggressive on the brakes, and I can just roll the car around a bit. "11 seconds behind Mr. Hizal now. We've gained 2 seconds on him. Oh, sorry. That wasn't supposed to be, but I'll take it. Don't really want to go at it from that far back. That's not really Rubbins racing. That's bumping grind. Don't want to do that. We got in the gear earlier than Mr. Bonelli. He's going to try and drag us up the hill. I'm going to bump him. Round up the inside. Come on. We've got to be going faster than this. These mediums are going to well last the race. I need to be a bit more aggressive on them, I think. So I'm going to turn a lot more into corners and force the front end to grip. With Mr. De Bruin. Holy chipotle. That's what happens when you start to push. Don't need to lose the time that gets associated with that kind of twitch. And 9 seconds back. Almost halfway through the lap. There was another mistake. It's going to be close. I don't think I've got the edge. Mr. De Bruin lost out to Mr. Yamanaka there. Did somebody say they kept out of first and second to save the tyres? That makes a lot of sense. Oh, and somebody else has said that as well, yeah. I've been hitting first to make this corner. And then keeping it in first for this one. And then getting back to first for this one. That was a cheeky double overtake, wasn't it? Bouncing down the inside. Almost missed the apex. Well, I did miss the apex. Almost missed the corner. So on mediums, for me, it slows down the rest of the race, look. They were hitting 116s because I was pushing 116s in when I had softs on. So we're chugging on. It's Mr. Hizal out front, so let's chase him down. Oh, that turned in really aggressively on the brakes then. Mr. Karazar. Ah, my nomination for the race win. Let's hope Mr. Hizal doesn't win it. Missed the apex. Missed that one. Tyres are still good though. Got 4 seconds to make up almost 6 seconds. Sorry, I got 4 laps to make up almost 6 seconds. The brain's not prioritising words anymore. It just wants sentences. It doesn't matter which order the words go. Come on. Okay. There's a 116 on mediums. With low fuel. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, what an absolute goon bucket. Ah. That's frustrating. I need to take a gentleman break. Just bear with me. Okay then. Lap 8 spun it on mediums. So that only means one thing then. Stop fanning about. Get on with it. That's what it means. I'm going to put the brake balance where I want it. Which is all the way to the front. And then we're gonna... We should have exceptional grip now. And we are going to catch the boys out front, then manage the race to the end. That's got to be the answer, Scampy, I would suggest. First of all, stay out of first and second, which I'm not doing. They're much quicker when I'm on softs. Look at them go. I wonder if they pick the same tyres that you do. Oi! Oi! Steady on, donkey. It's like the KFC advert for Christmas. I heard you. We saw what you were saying, but we ignore you and we made a stuffing stacker. I just can't keep out of first and second. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I just need to use them. I don't mind killing the front tyres under braking. Oop, itchy neck. Mr. Yamanaka stayed ahead of me there. Look how much he borrowed on the left-hand side. He borrowed an absolute yard, didn't he? I'm going to borrow your slipstream, Mr. Yamanaka, when you're ready. Thank you. Couldn't get it to slow down then. Christ alive. On a real Mr. Benellian, but it's not happening. What did there? Tyres are feeling okay now. At this moment. Brake balance to the front really has helped that, I think. We stole a bit on turn 1 there. That was a bit of blatant theft. Pickpockery. Pickpocketery. Well, this could be won't let me have it. He's had to. Apologies for no discussion. I'm really quite focused. It is a good race, yes. It's a pusher. It's one that's making me really stretch myself. Look at his alley, still 5.7 seconds out. And I haven't put a 1:16 in yet. Because I've been fighting my way through traffic. This is going to go to lap 9 or 10 before I'm even with him, I would have thought. If I keep making that kind of mistake, I'm looking down at the rear tyres and they're about 40% done. So they're not looking, you know, properly healthy, but get off, you donkey. Nudge, nudge, bump, bump. Oh, I see. We're going to have a bit of fighty, gunny, are we? Have some of that. 4.5 seconds behind Mr. Hizal. Okay. Still got grip at the rear. I'll try and give you some of that commentary that I like to try and do. Try and tell you the experience, the feel. At the moment the rear tyres feel really good. Not feeling any slip or loss of grip on acceleration. There's the first twitch, and I kind of knew that was on the way because I really buried that throttle. So 3.2 back to Mr. Hizal now. No 16 on the timing card. Fuel is good. We've still got 12 laps left. I'm not going to speak about anything. I realised that as soon as I spoke about the rear tyre grip. The blooming thing told me to shut up, didn't it? I'm not catching him though, so I need to make a little bit of progress. Need to make some clean lines. think I'm going to take me to lap 10 to catch him. He's just keeping that about 3/4 of a second a lap. He's just keeping me pushed away. He's just doing enough. But I'm reeling him in. Need to watch that rear right. It's looking and starting to feel a little bit sketchy, so just need to be a little less aggressive out of the corner. Visually getting closer, definitely. This is a corner that's going to kill that tyre. Oh, did you see the back end of the car then? That felt horrendously terrible. Hello. Was it me you're looking for? I'm only going to give it 3/4 throttle now. I want to just save the tyres, and I know he's... Oh, you twonk. Rear's gone, rear's gone. Oh. Could be a 1 AM this. What an absolute knobhead. I was doing exactly the right thing that I should have done. 3/4 throttle, but the blooming thing slid off on me. And that was all my fault. I ran the line too wide, thinking that if I just ease the throttle off, I could smooth the line out and just be a bit more, you know, less aggressive. And then the rear right just gave up. It ran out of juice. It ran out of stick. I learnt a couple of things in that race though. The pace at a 17.6 is about where it needs to be to catch. No drama, no stress, let's just get it done. It's Thursday night, we've got a half day at work Friday. I've got lots to do at work. Busy time, coming up to the old festive season. We'll waz this off and we'll do the rest next time. Oh, overshot. I have got brake balance to the front as well. That didn't want to stop. It is a challenging race. Proper difficult. But it's really good that it's this hard. How many races do you know that are this hard? Sophie's not this tricky. The Sophies in these cars, that'd be phenomenal. I guess I didn't have to quite push so hard to catch Hizal, did I? I could actually catch Hizal on lap 12 if I was to just pace myself to get up to the back of him. And I think that's what I learned with the 17.6 laps. That's where you need to be, 17.6, just to pace yourself in. I'm getting a bit scrappy, and look, it's running off the track. I think it's tiredness as well. I'm pushing just a little bit too hard. 17.3, 17.4 is too hard. It's got to be 17.6, really. That's tiredness. Turned in too hard. Coming into this corner too fast. Not a bad line though, actually. If I can hit that 17.6. Ran it too wide there again. I'm cutting in that too early, aren't I? I'm too narrow coming into that final corner. Too slow because I missed that corner. That's shockingly bad. 2 mistakes on that lap. Come on. Come on, catch him. 5th place. Didn't take long to get to 5th. 7 seconds back. Pushed it too hard. Can't get the car to slow down, so I'm braking too late. That's my problem as well. I'm trying to rely on the front brakes too much. Mr. De Bruyne up to 4th. Actually put a 19 in, haven't I? It's terrible. But it slowed them down a bit. Scampy's gone quiet. He must be having to do a patrol at work, or he's got somebody doing something on camera that they shouldn't be doing. Or he's not at work. I think he's at work. Just watching. Happy days. Slowly Hazal's being reeled in. He's down to 5 seconds. 5.3. Don't want him to start pushing away on the front. Now we've gone too quick again. 17 ones. That was a really tight turn one. Can't believe how I followed that line into that corner, then hooked it. I thought I was going to do a max and slide straight through the apex. Glad there's no damage on. Yeah, I noticed about the pace thing. That's why I was trying to slow it down and not push into the lower 17s, but I let myself down there, and slower out to the race meant they were slower overall, and because I've quickened it up, I've really caught them and, well, gone past. Is he going to come back and pressure me now over the next 3 laps? This is my nemesis corner. Thinking about doing things like turning traction control to 4, just preventing the slip on the rear, but what I'm going to do is just try and be a bit more conservative on the grip. Try and hit those 17.6s. Oh, I make myself nervous every time I try and blooming be a little bit conservative and just try and manage the race. The car does something completely different I guess it's because the speed differential is massive, and I turn in the same way as I would be if I'm absolutely thrashing it. It just makes it just a different experience, but that's where a good driver would be able to manage that. And as we all know, I'm the grey-haired fat old dude. Yeah, let's see if he does stay on the tail. Let's see if he's going to start to push. Catching again. Certain parts of the track well, it's took me enough goes to get anywhere near this point. And as you all know, my videos aren't always done in one take, and I do it perfectly. There's sometimes 4 or 5 hours go into making one video. Sometimes there's, if you're talking human comedy world records, there's days go into it. But hey ho, 1 lap to go then, folks. It's all down to me. The rear right is looking well ropey, but is he going to come back at me like a steam train? Or am I just going to roll it out? He's coming back. But I am staring at my tyre temperature, my red right rear, and just thinking, come on, hold it together. 3 pixel lines left. Not make any mistakes up this final drag. He's not coming. We've got it. Thank you very much, chaps. There we go. And there it is. Enough tries at that, weren't there? Holy chipotle. Wowzers. That was tough. 1:16.4 fastest lap. It takes just 15 minutes to complete that. I think we were on that longer than an hour. Oh, and this is tomorrow. 4-star ticket. I need to go to bed. Thank you very much, Adrian. I appreciate you all sticking with me tonight. As 8 of you made it to the end, or what we're going to call the end. I'm got to call it. I've got to get up and go to work in the morning. Being a part-time streamer and full-time data guy, IT team, it's like got a lot to do. We'll get those other 2 done. We're racing tomorrow night with the guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it, Emmy. Emmy? Hound me? Darth. I'll stick with Darth. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Bib Matt. Thank you, Scampy. Thank you, Steve, if you're still in the background lurking. I appreciate you'll be sat there rubbing your belly, all full of turkey and whatever juice drink you like to consume. But with that, folks, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Oh.